Hey YouTubers, Raven here. I am sorry this is getting up late. Um, but I'll do the reviews separately for 9 and 10. Um, so this right here is the episode review for Arrow Season 4, Episode 9, the mid-season finale. I did do a video for this. And I was uploading it, and then something happened to it, and then shortly after that I had to take my computer in and have it looked at, and then holidays and family junk, and then, well, school started, and I had to get used to the flow, and now I'm sick. Oh, I'm almost over it, so that's why I'm back doing reviews. But so I felt bad about not getting this up to you guys, and so I'm doing it now. uh, so yeah, it has been a while since I watched the episode because my brother deleted it from the DVR, and I don't feel like watching it with commercials, so I don't want to watch Hulu. um, that and one of the big things I do remember from the episode is that I felt empty watching it. Like, I didn't get anything out of it like I usually do. I am sorry, that was my phone. Okay, so yeah, I didn't really get anything out of it. It kind of just left me like, eh. But then again, it was a Christmas or a holiday special. Which a lot of CW shows do that. So, sorry, I am trying to get over that. But yeah, and sometimes they don't always go okay. Like okay, the Flash can get away with the cheesiness because it's the Flash, but Arrow's not cheesy usually. And so when you go cheesy with Arrow, it's kind of, I don't know. I did feel like parts were cheesy. The one, probably the biggest thing I had a problem with was when you had Felicity find the ring. Well, Mama Smoke found the ring, told Felicity, and Felicity confronted Oliver. That was like the big thing for me. That was just like, no. I mean, I was happy that she knew he planned on doing it, but to confront him, that was probably the big reason why I didn't like her finding it. If she didn't confront him, then I probably wouldn't have minded. Of course, he probably wouldn't have proposed. Like, I do kind of feel like he proposed just because she confronted him about proposing and what's changed and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't. I think if she would have just left it, he would have figured it out on his own and would have proposed. Maybe not that episode, but probably by the end of the season. She probably wouldn't have been alone in the limo with him to get shot at the end of the episode. So, it's not, I don't know. So, yeah, we were pretty much left with wondering if she was going to survive for that long, for the whole Christmas break until last night. But we have in this episode we had Damien capture Thea and Diggle, and Felicity. I am sorry. So we get that going on, and he puts him in a gas chamber because apparently he's like a fan of Hitler. So yeah, he's probably like Hitler. So I don't know. I don't like. I was surprised to find out he's a family man. But I'll get back to that part in a moment. I like how Laurel's scream was able to break. It damaged the glass pretty bad, and then they just finished it off with a good hit. I do like the fact that, in order to kind of throw off Damien, sorry, Malcolm got in the arrow suit and attacked him, and it made it seem like, that, like, it was hard for him to fight two people at once, for Damien to fight two people at once. And I was just like, okay, so, like, if you have someone come up behind him or something, like, you could get away with this. You could get him. But, yeah, and he survived. Like, we thought we got him, and we didn't. And then there's magic corn in the basement or something. Yay, magic corn. Because he's walking down there with the group of people. I think they were called the Genesis Foundation. Which kind of gets me excited. I'm very happy about that. And I'll tell you why in a moment. But as for corn, the significance of the corn, I don't understand it. I'm sorry. He did say that the air felt better, that it smelled better down there amongst corn. Sorry, I thought I heard something. But out my window. It was confusing for me. Now, as for Genesis, New Genesis is a thing in the comics where you have the gods of New Genesis. It's a planet, and where you have these uber powerful beings living there in complete peace and prosperity and harmony and joy and all that stuff, and they're living there. They got awesome technology and whatever, and their the enemy planet is called Apocalypse, and the ruler of Apocalypse is Darkseid. So, like, could we be getting, like, a New Genesis Darkseid, like, swap around? Like, could this, like, because if they were really called the Genesis Foundation, and they're referring to New Genesis, like, this is the they're calling themselves the Genesis Foundation, therefore stating that this is the foundation of Genesis, then because they're going to destroy the world and make it anew, therefore this is foundation, like the Genesis Foundation, not just foundation as a company or organization, but if this is the Genesis Foundation, like the foundation of Genesis, and then you have new Genesis, like this is supposed to rise from the ashes of the earth, then I'm like, oh my gosh, like what? And then it'd be like, so the new gods are evil this time? Like they did a switcheroo, and what is Darkseid gonna be good? And are we gonna get Darkseid? Are we gonna get Apocalypse? Like what's going on? Yeah. So yeah. And then was there some Damien's family. I never pictured him as a family man. Mainly because I kind of pictured him as Felicity's father. So not exactly sure how I felt about that, but it did play a nice stark contrast to what was going on with Felicity and Oliver in the limo with all those bullets. It's like, yeah, I'm hurting my enemy, Oliver. At the same time, I'm having a nice, joyous holiday with my family. Let's hang the star. Let's put the star on the top of the tree, sweetie. Here, I'll lift you. Oh, does Felicity have a pulse? Like, the cut there and back, like it was interesting, and I did kind of like that part. Yeah. So I guess that's what I thought about it. As a whole, I did feel underwhelmed and unfulfilled with this episode. I think it was one of the weakest of the season so far. So up until that point, so yeah, I guess I guess that's it. So until my next video, until my next Arrow video, which I will be doing soon, as soon as I get this round of coughing under control. So until next time, guys, don't fail this city.